This will be a walk around of the RDM 100, so you can see a few of the main points of it. To start off with is the throttle mechanism. This looks very similar, and it is actually a bicycle brake handle, which is typical for paramotors. This is the throttle lever. Squeeze that to increase the throttle. This is the kill switch at the top. Also has an adjustable Velcro strap. Put that around your hand, adjust it according to the way you want to, how tight you like to have it. When starting the RDM 100, in this particular model, always start from the left side. Okay, as you're facing the front of it, start from the left side, and the reason is because you can see here's a starter cable and the pull handle. And you can see it goes down there to the engine area, and it needs to be free and clear of anything rubbing up against it. If you get things that are rubbing up against that cord, it will wear the cord out faster than it needs to, and then you'll have to take the engine off the frame to replace the cord. So make sure that that's free and clear, and you can do that by starting it from the right side of the engine as you're facing it. Okay, to look at some other areas, these are called J-bars. It has two J-bars, one on each side. These hold the harness out away from the frame. Make sure that the J-bars pins are coming out and they're correctly mounted right in there with the pin area coming out. Okay. Now, as far as the netting are going around, once you get all the proper poles put into the frame as they've been indicated, each one has a number on it, so you can match each one up. As you get them all in there, make sure that you can see this cord that's going around, that should go around the bottom of the frame right here, wrap around several times. There's a hook on the end of it. Make sure that comes through. You want this netting to be fairly tight so that there's not a problem with it going into the propeller as it's spinning. Continue to look around, look at the head pipe here, make sure there's no cracks, check these springs, make sure that the tension is correct and there's no problem with a cracked head pipe. The muffler should look good. Take a look at the belt, make sure it's not too loose and it's in good condition, no cracks or stressing involved in it. Look at the prop, make sure that it's, as you spin it around, there's no problem with it touching any part of the cage. You want it to be at least an inch or so away from the cage. Take a look at the air intake, make sure it's secured well in case you had to take it off for any reason. Okay, throttle linkage is right here. This linkage comes down. As you can see, you want this linkage to be clear so that the lever on top of the carburetor works without any impediment. Be sure and clear that before you pull start it, because you do not want this to be starting at full blast. That would be very dangerous. Okay, there's two different screws at the top of the carburetor. There's a small one, shorter one. It's got a cone at the bottom of it. That's just an idle adjustment screw, and you screw that in or out according to how much you want the idle RPMs to be. The other, second higher screw, is for higher RPM adjustment, and that is set anywhere between 1.5 and 1 3/4, maybe to 2 out from bottoming out. Okay, at the bottom you'll see a lever down here. That is the choke lever. When you start the motor, the first few pulls after not having it started for a while, you want to have the lever pushed toward the back. Okay, then after you get it to pop and start just for a couple cycles there, push it back in, re-pull start it, and it should start right back up. Okay, make sure all the motor mounts are in good condition, no cracks, no problems with them being damaged. This is a motor mount right up here. Okay, make sure that everything is good with the air intake. And there's two places to adjust the carabiners. One, this is what attaches you to the paraglider. This is this lower adjustment point. There's also another higher adjustment point right here that you can adjust and move the carabiners to. Alright, that pretty well does the walk around for the RDM 100.